Hi, good evening all. The boys are back in action. They're in Calgary tonight to wrap up, finally, this brutal road trip coming up. Safe to say this is a road trip we want to forget, but let's try and just salvage anything right here. Washington won today. Not good. Washington won. As it sits right now, this minute, we're 8 points out. If we want to get back to 6, we got to win this game tonight. And for those of you that think I'm wrong not giving up, you haven't given up either, or you would not be watching this video. Those are facts, folks. Okay, so the Capitals right now, guys. I might as well clip this out and show it to you. Here we go. And there you see Washington with that second and final playoff spot, a point in front of Detroit with a game in hand. And the Islanders also are just how many points out of the Islanders now? I'm looking at the scores. Sorry about that. 4 points out. The Islanders are 4 points out. The Red Wings are 3 points out. The Devils are 7 points out. The Sabres are 8 points out. And the Penguins blew their game today. They had a 4-0 lead and blew their game. And really, it was just because they just didn't have any gas in the engine, folks. Really, I was watching some of that game. So, looking at those standings, yeah, it looks dim. It does look dim. But four wins in a row, and these teams start losing or playing just 500, and we're right back in it. So, we've got to try at least to win tonight. I mean, we can't just not win. There's 10 full games left after this. And a lot can happen, guys, in 10 full games. Now, I've got it in my head, 9-1-1, to have a chance. That's to have a chance. Not to get in, to have a chance to get in. I know it looks bad. It's not been a fun year for us. This has been a really hard year to be a Sabres fan. Last year, we had some fun with it. We had that good power play going. Tage was having his big year till he got hurt, and it seemed like more fun last year. And then they made their late season push to, so the thing with me, guys, is sports. Anything in sports can happen. That's been my experience in my lifetime, watching all professional sports: baseball, football, hockey, basketball. It could be any of the big four, and anything can happen in a game. Anything can happen in a season. Anything can happen in a stretch run. So I'm just not going to throw in the towel just yet. I want to see what goes on. I want to see what we do. I want to see if we attempt to do anything. My sneaky suspicion, guys, it's an 82-point season. It's an 82-point season. And I think a lot of us a few years ago would have jumped at that. Not now. Now with the kids' development last year, and they're going to be a year older this year, and then we get some, we shake up the blue line really big time this year. It's been a bad year for Cousins, a bad year for Tage. It's been a bad year for the Buffalo Sabres. It's been a rough year. It's been very taxing on all our nerves this year because it's a 500 season, and 500 seasons are, I swear, the most frustrating. If we're 20 points out right now, we're not stressing about anything. We're just thinking about, okay, what's going to happen in the draft. Whereas when you're hanging around and then you get closer and then you pull back again, it's the most taxing thing you can do to your fan base. I think this year, guys, in the off season, we have to shake up this franchise. I hope Pegula knows that. Because, sometimes I think he's like on, out in some galaxy somewhere. But I would like to see something go on with the Sabres, something positive go on over the summer. If this crashes and burns this season, and every sign shows that it's going to. I'm very aware of that. But in sports, you just don't know till you play the games. You just don't know. And this is what I was saying last year. We were out of it like this last year at this time, same thing. And we went on that late season surge, you guys remember, and we came 1 point out. And it was heartbreaking. Yes, it was. It really was. It was frustrating last year that we came that close. But we didn't And we were such a terrible hitting team last year. We were terrible defensively. There was a lot of things that were bad about last year's team. This year's teams, it's more of a stable team when it comes to like physical play and defensive play. It's more stable. Goaltending, it's more stable this year, this time around. It's been more stable than it's been in a while. But our forwards took a year off. That's how it feels for this guy. They took a year off. We haven't scored near enough goals this year. I thought this team would pop in 300 goals this year. I really did. And we're lucky if we're going to hit 240. It just is what it is, folks. It's been a frustrating year all the way around. So look, I'll see you guys in the post game. I don't know if it'll be tonight. I'll say it again. I don't know, win or lose. And if we win, I'll be happy. You know, I'd rather be 6 points out than 8 tomorrow morning. So we'll see what happens in Calgary. You know, this Flames team, they're gonna play. They got some pride over there. They're gonna play. They're gonna try and beat us. They know that we're struggling right now. Oh, it's been a frustrating season. So I'm gonna leave it there, guys. I'll see you in the post game.